This is Ghana exhibition. Is one of the best things we've done, and for the past few years, it's been a platform to showcase Ghanaian products and services, Ghanaian innovation, Ghanaian ingenuity. And the 2025 edition is happening in the month of September. My MD MCO is here to talk about that, to give us some context to why This is Ghana is still important and why you should be there to exhibit and to also take part. Simons, welcome to the program. Good
Thank
morning.
you, Bernard.
So this is the, how many editions of This is Ghana?
The 10th edition.
The 10th edition?
Yes, 2015.
Wow. But was it always called This is Ghana?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
We started at Alisa Kappa.
Okay. It wasn't small, so I didn't think it was.
It was Ghana.
No, I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah.
I remember that event.
That's
it was around a discussion we did, a program.
Which culminated in this.
But it's obviously gotten bigger and more.
More intense, if you ask me. Yeah.
So what is the anchor for this? Give me some context. What is This is Ghana? Why is it so important?
Well, to start, This is Ghana 2025 is happening at the Ifwa Sutherland Park, Children's Park, on the 6th and 7th of September. And it starts at 10 a.m. each day. That's what it does is to create a platform to showcase what Ghana can do in various spheres.
Okay.
So we are talking about manufacturing, all manner of productions, showcasing our technical innovation, processing, across disciplines, across industries. So technically, we have most startups, most SMEs, indigenous corporate bodies, services, which we are calling on to be part of This is Ghana. So if you find yourself in any of these categories, this is the time for you to come and meet your clients and potential clients. So here you are coming to showcase what you have to the world, and then in the process be able to also offer some for sale. Okay. This is what it's all about.
So showcase and then selling.
Yes.
So the emphasis is showcase first.
Showcase,
it's an exhibition.
Yes. Exhibition, yes.
Okay.
Yes. So look,
as against a market.
Yeah, people are doing so much, and they haven't had the opportunity to showcase or show it to the world. And so this is what This is Ghana is about, as opposed to flooding our markets with foreign products.
So does it mean that products are made in Ghana?
Every product must have been made in Ghana, as in put together in Ghana. Okay. So when we get into the automobiles, we are talking about assembled in Ghana.
All right.
Yes.
What sectors are we typically looking at when we say
across
this?
board? Production, manufacturing, agriculture, food, technology, food processing, across. Yes.
I see, but there's also a specific role for research institutions and academic institutions.
They come under the innovation.
What are they doing in this?
Yeah, so we have especially the tertiary institutions coming on board with their innovative findings. So lots of them have a lot to offer, but they have not been given the right platforms to showcase to the world. The College of Engineering in KNUST, for instance, has 1,001 things to show to the world. So we'll find the same with Academic City. We'll find the same with the University of Ghana, and even our technical universities. So we have a whole village for them. So that's the other angle to what
about the CSIRs of this world?
Research.
Are they part of this?
They have always been part of this. CSIR as a body has several institutions or institutes, and each institute is focused on a particular solution for our national development, and we can't do this without them. CSR will be there, food research, animal research, soil research, crop research, all the institutes and the BRRI, Building Roads and Research Institute, all of them are coming.
So a 2-day exhibition of this nature, some of the companies you mentioned are large. Small and medium-sized companies
we have
also.
spaces for small companies as well. We have spaces for small companies. I mean, so I'm talking about those in the confectionery, packages, those in, anything that can be packaged, especially for export. They are welcome. So they are all part of it.
I see. Now, how do they register for this event?
This event is very simple. There's a number you have to call, 0205 973.
973. We know the number. 0205 973 973. So is there a period for registration? How long do they have to do this?
Well, we keep registering till the number we've exhausted our spaces.
Okay.
Yes.
So this will mean they will have a booth to exhibit their products.
Yes.
And there'll also be a chance to speak to people who come and pass by and that type of thing.
Yeah.
All right. So it's on the 6th and 7th. So that's a weekend.
Yes.
It's a weekend at the Fasaland Children's
That's
Park.
correct.
I
Of
see.
September. Yeah. But you have to register now to secure your place.
All right. So this is not like a food fair or that.
No, this is not. In fact, it's good you asked this question. Last year, I met a couple who came for This Is Ghana, and then they walked around for a while, and I heard that they were looking for me. Now they said, I said, no, this one is not the food one. Or I mean, there will be packaged food, not hot meals. Is that the way to? Yeah. So. Nkatia burger kind of things.
But the idea is not food necessarily. It's all kinds of things. Processed, value added.
Value added, for export, for retail.
So
for,
fashion people who sew clothes can bring.
Exactly.
Okay, people who
Look,
do.
and we've always said this, the objective of using This Is Ghana as a platform is to, if you like, create shelf space for Ghanaian produce, Ghanaian products, for us to also find shelf space.
Now they are
only last week we heard that ShopRite was exiting Ghana.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if we don't create our own platforms, this is a signal that retail business is going to go down if we always wake up and depend on foreigners.
I was going to mention that there are a couple of malls that try to stock Ghanaian product. I think it was a Made in Ghana mall, and a couple others now try to create Made in Ghana shelves because the demand for Made in Ghana is going up based on some of the programs we're doing. So this is also promotional for people to see that, for example, a lot of people use body cream that they don't know can be made in Ghana. A lot of people use, there are so many tiny things we spend money on. Let me give you, for example, look at you today. Toothpaste, toothbrush, spectacles, masks, the hat you are wearing, the watch you are wearing,
earrings,
the shirt you are wearing, earring, underwear, shoes, socks. All of this is economies, and most of these things are not made in Ghana. So the idea is to showcase those who are making some body cream. All right, all of these things people spend money on, and they don't even know they are spending money on it.
So the funniest part is in the 70s and in the 80s, a lot of these things were produced in Ghana, manufactured in Ghana. A lot of these things. I'm telling you, socks, singlet, everything was here. Now you don't find them.
No, the China's taking over the world.
Well, we also have to take over.
Yeah, so it's a big issue. Yeah. It's a big issue. So the idea is to showcase. So if, for example, so how would the financial institution come and do? Are they looking then for potential companies to invest in because now they realize maybe somebody is doing body cream at a certain scale and it's such a good quality and therefore they want to scale it up and therefore they will then come in? Because I can imagine that the financial institutions will also come.
Well, it's a blank check for them. I mean, it's a blank check for the financial services industry. You have a small company, and as a financial services company, it presents a number of opportunities. Okay, extending facilities to them, helping them grow. adding them to your portfolio of businesses and all that. So it's a good opportunity for financial services too.
Amazing stuff. Can lawyers come and exhibit? Legal services, or they have to be making something, because they don't make, they help people to make things, and they help people to.
We can volunteer by way of helping people draft their contracts.
Correct.
And agreements with people willing to invest in their companies or markets they want to penetrate. But if we are not careful, we may be leaning towards soliciting, which is
prohibited.
Yeah, prohibited expressly.
But where do you get these words from? Soliciting.
Apparently, it's a term in the legal world. They claim
You ask this man himself. You are walking on the streets of London. The lawyers are begging you.
So how come in Ghana they don't allow them to do it?
They are advertising like Milo.
Somebody can ask you that. In fact, people sent me, when I was in the people were sending me emails asking whether somebody has hit me with a car or something.
Yes.
They were directly appealing.
I haven't seen this aggressive marketing.
So how come that's not done in Ghana?
Well, laws,
because it's soliciting.
Laws have territorial effects, and sometimes.
But our law is from the UK now.
Yeah, but not everything.
It's called Siatra. You know Siatra.
The British people themselves, they advertise their lawyers.
Yeah,
I've seen them in newspapers.
There are restrictions in how you on how you do it. But you imagine
lawyers, they are standing by the roadside unless they don't see some cars crash.
They will
you their coats, Charlie.
Yeah, and they will help you
sort you out.
And they will actually help you make a lot of money.
Shouldn't
we get to that stage rather?
No, it has its own challenge.
Tradition,
you don't have robust regulation.
Tradition,
problems.
I think despite the position of the law, there are some that believe that the time should come where lawyers can advertise.
I somewhere.
The people in the UK are doing it too. There
are rules around what you do and what you don't do. I think it's more pronounced in the US.
They advertise.
Yeah, it's more pronounced where, but UK, they rely more on the no win, no fee principles in some cases.
The what?
No win, no fee. So when you talk about tragedies like the one you were talking about, that car crash and blah, 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 and they want. So the agreement is that if we go for this suit against this company, if we win, I'm getting this much. If we don't win, you're not paying anything.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? The law must be tested, man. People must be, Charlie, Sky, people don't have access to law. So like a poor guy who has somebody doing something, get a lawyer. If the team being, we all go share. If they not being, we all go our separate ways. I mean, what's wrong with that? I mean, anyway, so lawyers, we can come and support us to draft our laws. But the other is that a lot of our small companies need these services, accounting, law, marketing. We're providing a platform for them to get visibility.
Yeah,
we are providing a platform for them to get access to knowledge and information. But I feel like if you guys who are in the legal profession, accounting profession, come around, you can also, there's a lot of legal help they need.
Exactly.
If you want to go, for example, now there's something called standards for, particularly in the food sector. If you want to export to the EU market, look, they call it phytosanitary rules, bro. It's very detailed.
Yeah.
Then there's all these things around standards that you have to meet, and where the raw material was sourced.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, whether it's cocoa, chocolate, and we see a lot of new chocolatiers come into the market who do very well. But the question is finance, skill, and standards. All right.
And in this day and age of online marketing and online, what's the name? There's a technical e-marketing or
that's correct.
E-commerce.
Exactly.
E-commerce.
We have seen the rise of smart contracts and how they are influencing transactions internationally and locally. Many of the things we are buying online, we are clicking on things. Okay, I agree to this, agree to that, without actually even reading the fine prints. Now, there are circumstances under which a court can intervene and say that, okay, this term of a particular contract is not proper, it's not fair, because of the weight that courts normally award to who is signing the contract on one side and who is signing on the other side. So maybe, Bernard, you're going up against MTN.
Yeah.
MTN is a behemoth. Can you really survive a lawsuit against them and all of that? So some of these things will require lawyers intervening and advising appropriately, especially small companies that do not have so much money. So sometimes we can use it as our pro bono obligations under Ghanaian rules, and perhaps we should look at that.
I've seen some companies like Kabi, who start KB. And this, for me, these are the type of companies we want to see at This Is Ghana. So they are chocolatiers who have a special recipe for doing chocolate. They're not as big as the global giants, but the quality of the chocolate they produce means that if you still give it as a niche gift, people still like it. This is the kind of thing we want to show. Of course, we also have niche cocoa company, which is much bigger company, who also do some really good chocolate. Of course, there's a CPC, which is a state-owned version of this as well. But the truth is that we produce chocolate we produce cocoa in large quantities and export raw. We want to see value addition. So This Is Ghana is showcasing that we are not just a country that exports raw gold or raw cocoa, but we also have value added products.
And then there's also a requirement for regulatory compliance. So you see, you're talking about new companies that are emerging. There are people who are going into production without knowing that, before you produce a particular product, there are specific regulatory obligations you have to meet. So you need registration from the company, the register of companies. You need to speak to the FDA people, standards authority. They are there, and then the local authorities. Do you need to meet specific requirements? Many people do these things without meeting these obligations. It will be useful for lawyers to provide specific pro bono legal advice as the case.
Bernard, I would want you to give me a minute to share some good news that's reported on City Newsroom from the handicraft export sector.
Correct.
And the industry grew by 22% in 2024. That's from a 2.43% growth in 2023.
22%.
So, yes, it's a story on citynewsroom.com. Let me just read what the Ghana's industrial arts and crafts subsector recorded a 23% increase in export earnings in 2024, contributing to 3% total non-traditional exports, up from 2.43% in 2023, and that's significant. This, according to the 2024 Non-Traditional Export NTE Statistics Report released by the Ghana Export Promotion Authority. Stated. The surge was led by Kente products, which posted an exceptional growth of 523%, reflecting growing international demand for Ghanaian textiles. Handicraft items followed closely with 440% increase, while bamboo and cane furniture exports rose by 274%. Other strong performers included beads, which recorded 114%, ceramic products inched up to 23%, and hides and skins contributed 26%. However, the sector saw declines in some areas. Mats dropped by 32%, statuettes by 31%, and traditional musical instruments by 19%, indicating shifting global preferences. Now, GEPA attributed the sector's growth to a rising global interest in handmade, sustainable, and culturally significant products. The authority stressed the need for a continued investment in product development and market access to sustain growth in this sector. And just a quick one, Uncle Sam alluded to an interest in some of these products of heritage. It's not just a global interest, but I think here
locally
Ghana
people are getting into this. I wanted to give another testimony here. So here's a gentleman whose company benefited last time. So the This Is Ghana exhibition was one of the best things that happened to our company early on. We got clients for life and made the most sales we had done in a day. Another important thing that happened is that we got validation for our new innovation. The interest we saw at the exhibition confirmed the need for our solution. It was great. This is Dext Technologies. So they produce learning material for kids. So, usually we were taught science in a wrong way. So the first time I saw anion and cation, they wrote it on
the Avogadro.
It was terrible, Charlie. So in fact, there's a guy in my class. We call him Ancation because the teacher came to write cations and anions. So he did some questions. We say, so what is this one? When the guy say, it looks like he's mixing anion and cation. So he call it Ancation. We didn't understand. Now what Dex Technology does is that they do class-sensitive science material. So grade 3, there's a set. So almost all the theories you learn, whether it's photosynthesis or digestion, there's actually a physical way of learning it. So then you now read the notes later. So they can have a digestive system prototype and then they will tell you what digestion is. So they are very innovative. This company has created a science set and it has changed the way science is learned. And of course, we interviewed them on this show. So this is the kind of thing we want to see. So a lot of people in the ed tech sector, I want to encourage them to register for This Is Ghana because education is a massive business. Right now, a lot of private schools are looking for solutions to help their students because learning has changed. Now, you may have a system of learning that is different. You are teaching robotics in a different way. This is Ghana is a chance for you to exhibit that solution to the schools. A medical facility as well. Right? Maybe you have a new way of diagnosis that you believe is helping to make medical diagnosis much cheaper and more effective. We want to see what this is Ghana, all right? Then we are talking about people who produce solar and electricity, green energy, people who are into e-cars, is
electronic
yeah.
EVs, electronic vehicles.
For me, these are companies that may not necessarily be able to afford or benefit from direct advertisement on air, but we're going to bring so many people to come and see. They call them people who come and observe, people. Therefore, so we want to encourage companies that believe they have something new or something useful to be part of This is Ghana, so that people will see. Of course, we'll interview you as well on the day. So let me just say it again, the event is on 6th and 7th September, so you have almost a month to prepare for this, and it's 2 whole days, and there's going to be a walkthrough. There'll be nice things happening. We'll create fun around the event as well. People can sample your products. So for those of you who do products that you believe are like sampleable, maybe some new granite paste or some new whatever, chocolate spread, you can create a desk where people can sample it and give you feedback. So we want to encourage. Now what I wanted to ask Samuel was, are there different registration sizes? So for example,
yeah. When you call the number 0205973973, they'll take you through a number of questions to determine the size of your company, the size of your offering, and that will also help advise on how much you have to pay to be part of it.
So it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. We will create various levels of exhibition.
Yeah.
Now, what we are trying to do, you see, we always say that when we were young, we used to go for trade fairs. We're so excited to go to do those things. Somehow, those things are lost. We are trying to rally our audiences to say, look, let's support Made in Ghana in a very big way, in a very meaningful way. So this week, we'll be telling you various things about This is Ghana. And then next week, some of the exhibitors will come on air to tell you what they'll be bringing. All right. But we would like you to register now so we can book your space and plan for you so that you really know that you are coming. So please call 0205973973, or at least send a WhatsApp to the number to say, my name is this is my company, I want to register for This is Ghana, from EdTech to MedTech to Agritech, all the various innovations, in addition to regular products that you want to just give a platform for people to come and see. So the idea is not to bring all your shop into the place. You can bring some of the key products so that when we come, we can direct us to the
let me make this point. At times, when you have companies coming in with the sole mission to come and just sell, and I think if all you want to do is come and sell, you are just if like shooting yourself in the foot, because it's to create awareness for follow-ups. Come with flyers, come with cards, so that you give to people so they can follow up. Because how much can you sell in 2 days anyway? Yes, the volumes may rise, but how about the follow-ups? Where do we find you? So get prepared properly, because this is a huge platform, a huge opportunity. And in fact, what was it? I think 2 or so years ago, whilst we were promoting this, I had 2 calls from companies that were outside of Ghana.
They wanted to know how to take part.
Yes, because they said they saw the advert on ChannelOne TV, and they wanted to come. So I had to explain to them to understand, how they thought that was such a brilliant idea, doing it for Ghanaian manufacturing companies, Ghanaian products, Ghanaian services, So as you hear our voices, please call the number and register, and you will come back and thank us.
Would you encourage your sister's company to take part?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm definitely Tekura falls under the handicraft sector as well.
Okay.
And
it's growing very well, 22% handicraft sector.
So yeah, I mean, we're trying to put things in place. We had a fire, I think about 2 years ago, so we're trying to rebuild. And so a lot of our next line of action will depend on how well we're able to rebuild.
But some of them too, the difficulty is how to deploy their stance, because the whole process,
Yeah.
how
do you show it?
Show it. So, but in any case, when you call the number, we'll be able to discuss and see how we can structure it.
I mean, one of the finest prints I've ever bought was from the Fagroma people. Egypt.
They are in a class of their own. Egypt. Good morning.
So, and people, anytime I wear it, people are calling, asking, "Oh, where did you get this?" And then I explain to them that, "Oh, this we got from, this is Ghana." And the references have been really, really great. It's good to know that I think, on the 9th, they are officially outdooring their big, what do you call it, brand, also leveraging what we have done with them in the past. So it is an opportunity for people to really come and showcase what they have. And so we hope that people would actually pick up their phones, they will call, register, not just by just talking about it, but they will make the necessary commitments financially to ensure that they are part of what we are doing to promote Ghana.
Okay. So you heard it here on the City Breakfast Show, Channel One TV, CDFM, bringing you another celebration of Ghanaian creativity, enterprise, and excellence. A 2-day fair to spotlight and highlight the best of Ghana. The best of Ghana.